For our new phone system, we are using 8x8, and for our regular Office users, we're going to have a combination system where you have both a desk phone and also a soft phone that will appear on your computer. The desk phone works fairly normal, like you'd expect from a standard desk phone. Effectively, if you are dialing in on a call, you will see it ring like normal. You can pick up, answer, you can send it to speakerphone using the speaker button down here at the bottom, all fairly standard operation. If you are needing to transfer a call, that also works using the transfer button down here at the bottom. If you have a call come in, you can then transfer that call by hitting transfer, dial the extension, and it will take a moment, and then it will send the call through. Once that person would pick up, you'd then be able to let them know you've got a call for them and finalize by hitting the transfer button. And at that point, you will be able to transfer the call through. Voicemail is accessed through the message button. When you press that, it will automatically dial your voicemail. The first time that you access that, it should prompt you to create a PIN to access the voicemail, create your voicemail greeting. When you create your PIN, just be forewarned that it's going to require more complexity than what we currently have on our system. It will have to be at least 6 digits. It cannot be anything that is going to be a simple PIN, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It cannot be repeating digits like 10, 10, 10. And it also cannot contain your extension number. That's not for business office. The redial works pretty much as you'd expect. You can press that, you can see your call history, and from there go through to call back somebody just by hitting send here on the top menu. And then we also have the history button, which allows you to see your calls, missed calls, placed calls, all through those entire history. Again, you can search back through, hit send, go back to the main menu. Biggest difference between the current desk phone and this desk phone is that this desk phone is not a touch screen. So everything will be accessed through the menu buttons and the arrow keys that are on it. With that, let's pause for a moment and we will take a look at the soft phone that will appear on your computer. Okay, we are now looking at my desktop, and I have got the 8x8 Virtual Office application opened. I've not signed in yet. You will have a icon, as you can see down here on the bottom pin of my taskbar. It's this round one that will allow you to access that application. Once you go ahead and log in, you will be greeted with a series of icons on the left and then also contextual tabs across the top depending upon what exactly you're looking at. So this first tab here is the calls tab. This is going to basically show you your call history, so you can see all of your calls that have come in, any missed calls that you might have, and then any voicemails that you've got that have come into the system. This is also where you'll make calls out of. You've got the blue button down here at the bottom. If you press that, that'll bring up the dialer. This works just like a standard phone pad. You can type in your phone number, dial the button there, and it will go ahead and make that connection for you. So you can do that. Don't worry about the context on that. We're dialing an internal extension. That'll still ring like normal, even though it looks like it's trying to start a phone number. And you can see that we're making that call in. The next tab down is our contacts tab, and this is going to bring up the company directory. If someone has a extension set up within the company, you'll be able to find them here. You've got a few options on this. You can see that you've got the option to dial somebody. You've got the option here with this icon to start a chat with them. which then brings us to our third tab, which is the Messages tab. The 8x8 Virtual Office has a chat functionality within it, and we are going to be phasing out Skype and Teams, moving over to this system. It might take a little bit, but we'll be doing that. And you can see that you can open a regular chat window, type a message to the recipient, and that will be able to bounce back and forth. And that's within the main tab, you'll have your history that you can go back and search. And then finally, we've got an option, very last tab, for meetings. 8x8 has a meeting system similar to Zoom that allows you to do group or individual meetings with people using the link that's here, and by having people join in with that. So you will have that functionality as well. One thing to be noted with that is that if you are going to be using the soft phone, it is recommended that you use a headset microphone of some sort rather than trying to use computer audio. Most of the desktops will not be configured to have microphones of any sort to pick up. Laptops may or may not, depending on how old they are. So if you are planning on using that, you will need to look at some sort of headset for that. If you have any questions about the system, as far as making and receiving calls or using the desktop functionality, please let myself, Carmen, or Troy know.